The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Good Friday morning, fellas. Sam, Mark, Deepak, Dennis, Chad, Mark, good morning. Scott, guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Chris, good morning. Fellas, today is Friday. It is June 3rd. Yes, sir, Mark. Happy Friday to you as well. John, Greg, Randy, good morning, guys. We have non-farm payrolls this morning, as you guys, Eileen, good morning. As you guys, I'm sure, are aware, we have non-farm payrolls. So we surely will not be doing any trading ahead of 9:30. I'm sorry, 8:30. There have been some bot trades this morning. If any of you guys have traded this morning, you guys would be well up. I had done nothing this morning except return emails and watch the markets. In any event, we're here. Let's wrap up the week. If you folks are here on trial, today is your last day of the trial. Good morning and welcome back. Surely hope to have you guys with us on Monday as members. Remember today, guys, after the close, I will do I don't know if education is the right word, but I will go over the auto aspect of the order flow. I did a little bit of it yesterday in education. It was a tough trade because it was just a grind up, so we didn't get to do a whole lot with it. But I will go over it just so you guys are clear. I am not going to teach order flow. That's not what this is going to be about. It's going to be a rather brief, maybe I'll go 20, 30 minutes tops. I'm just going to show you guys that A, have it, and B, have the order flow, but may be interested in the auto aspect of it. You know, what I look for in these. Hey, good morning, Tim. I do not, Tim. I don't. I do not. I can do it again. I mean, I could start another one. We could do a small account. That was all order flow, Tim. Just so you know, there was nothing in the bot on that. In any event, I'll do some education today. No, it's not going to be recorded, Sharon. Nope. And if anybody is interested and you guys want it, great. If not, no worries. Let me quickly read the disclaimer. We'll look at some charts and we'll sit around and do nothing for about 25 minutes. We'll wait on non-farm payrolls. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Trade according to your own accounts. Trade according to your own tolerance for risk. Let me acknowledge our traders that are funded. This puts us over 100 in 3 weeks. So Friday, we already had Arjan funded for today. We have James. How many, James? Today? 9. passed 9 accounts today. And Barbara passed 3 today. So we're over 100 people passed. Okay? In 3 weeks. And what I've tried, and congratulations to both you, all 3 of you actually. Arjan, who may not have been congratulated yesterday in the room. I'm not sure what time he passed, but he did send me an email. James, congratulations. Barbara as well, right? So when we, so Craig will have 4 certificates today. Thank you, Craig. Send them, guys. When you get your certificates, please send them to me. So what I've tried to do with you guys in the room is give you my observations of what I think is a good trade. Now, I'm never going to be 100% right. I'm not with order flow. I'm not 100% right with my wife. In fact, I'm probably mostly wrong with my wife. And, you know, that's trading. I have suggested trades that I like that didn't work. I have passed on trades that I didn't like based on what I was seeing that worked. Right? But in 3 weeks, we've passed 100 traders with well over 250 or 300 now combined accounts. So we're doing something right. And then we get, you know, there's always in life, there is always someone that just fails. Yes, Dennis, I generally am. There's always someone that doesn't succeed at something. But I, you know, again, if you know, all I can do is my best. I've tried to do my best for everybody in the room. I think we've had some success doing it, and I will continue to do my best for everybody in the room. The bots are not always going to win. We know that. That's just reality. So if you're not in the room, or people that may not be, you know, taking advantage of the room, or for whatever reason can't, and they're just trading the bots, then there are going to be days. I mean, Dan, a couple of days ago, trading a funded account. Dan, what did you do using the original setting? 6,500 or something? So he traded one of his accounts for 6,500 bucks. Well, that passes virtually every combine, except the, you know, some of the bigger ones. So there's going to be days. So the question is, what do we do when we have a crap day? Like, for those of you guys that have short memories, I don't forget anything. I forget literally almost nothing. The first day we started this challenge, we all blew accounts. Myself, most of you, we blew accounts. Damn, look at crude. Holy shnikes. Crude just took off like a rocket. Wasn't watching it. Dan's up 19,000 in 4 weeks on the regular bots, on the original settings. So the point I'm trying to make is, we're going to have losing days with the bots. I mean, it's just reality. Market's choppy. The bot's going to trade choppy. Part of our job, part of my job in the room, is to try to determine that, right? Based on what I'm seeing in order flow or levels that I have marked on charts. Are we in a chop session like we were early yesterday morning? And then yesterday, toward the close, we took a long, those of you that took the long in ES at 95, we got 03 as target 1. I gave you a final target as 25. And we got our final target at 25. It went higher than that. Good morning, Hugo. But it was a 30 handle trade. But I'm going to have bad trades, guys. And you know, I'm going to fail combines too. It's just reality. But again, I look at it and say, well, if I blew a combine yesterday, I passed 2, but if I blew a combine yesterday, I didn't lose 2,500 bucks of my money. I lost $86. I don't care about 86 bucks. I know I'm not going to pass every combine. I can't. It's not possible. As evidenced by how many I've taken. I'm averaging 1 in about 5 combines passed, maybe a little bit less. Now, my success rate has increased dramatically, and maybe it's closer to 1 in 3 since the beginning when I stopped screwing around and throwing, 14 contracts on, trying to do it in one trade. Although, Paul tried to talk me out of doing that for the longest damn time. But I've also took the time last Saturday to do education and explain, once you're funded, how we should move forward, which I will starting next week with all these funded accounts. And you guys will see it. That's how I'll trade them. And during the combine, I also did education on, morning, Ken. If you have an account that's up today and you make money, for instance, I went and bought some new accounts last night. So here's one. It's up 520. Here's another that's up 278. And the other one I haven't traded yet. Okay? So the way that I'll trade these at the end, like the one that's up 520, I will now reduce the risk on that, right? I will reduce the risk by 20%. So if I'm starting out with a $2,000 risk when I have nothing to lose, essentially I have nothing to lose. Like if I blow up the account, I don't care. To now reducing that to about $1,600, $1,500. I have very specific plans in place. I have no idea if this guy last night adhered to this or not. All I know is I failed a combine. Wah, 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 wah. Again, I apologize. I don't mean to make this about a diatribe, but I have no tolerance for whining. I just don't. Not with my kids, not with my wife. I don't have any tolerance for whining. Move on. Move forward. You failed one, get another. It's 86 bucks. If anybody disagrees, feel free to say, hey, I disagree with that philosophy. I think you're an insensitive bastard. I can live with that. I don't mean to be. Life's too short, fellas. Life is too short. Just move forward. You get kicked in the face, get up off the ground. Life. Here's morning, Greg. Jack Campbell says you are 100% responsible for yourself. Amen, man. Amen. But again, I think what torques me the most is, when someone, like Dan took the time to send me an email and he said, hey, man, listen, I just want to let you know I did 6,400 or whatever it was on the bots today. These bots are fucking awesome. I mean, these things are awesome. I rarely get those emails. I only listen to, the bots, I lost an account. It didn't make money. Okay. Guys, can you hear me okay? Somebody's telling me they lost audio. Can you guys hear me okay? Sound check. All right. Thank you, fellas. Guys, we're waiting on non-farm payrolls. Let's do this very quickly. Let's look at charts. Sorry about that, fellas. And yet another funded trader, fellas. Congratulations, Chuck. Guys, we have 5 today. ES failed. 60. My long is above 60 on the ES. I would try a 35 if we come down here, but my long is above 60. I do them daily. I wish it was an indicator. ES looks like it wants that 41.35. Morning, Albert. NASDAQ coming into the low of the day. If it hits that low, it could blow. I'm watching it. I'll probably buy one at 35 and one at 25, Mimi. Come on, NASDAQ, blow it out. Blow out your guts. Let's go. So I'll buy one, guys, at 35 on the ES, 35.25. We're not, I mean 35. And one at 25. Now, you know, again, this is okay, Ed. I don't have it yet, but awesome job, Ed. No, you rat bastard. Gonna miss us. Look at this bounce. We missed by 2 ticks. 2 ticks, fellas. All right, we tested once, so cancel this. Missed by 2 ticks. This may still hold, but let's see what we get now. If this holds, we can bounce right back to 60. Interest rates are rising. ES looks like it wants 25 now. I will definitely buy 25. I don't see any buyers yet here at the ES. I'm looking at it on order flow. It's trying to hold 35. I have no buyers. I've got a 252 buyer at 3/4, but that's it. Looks like it wants to press lower. NASDAQ also. If this pops over 35, I'll try it. I'm going to try one long. I tried one long here at 36.5. I'll kill it quick. It's got to hold 35. Come on, bounce, baby. Come on, bounce. Nope. All right, out. We're coming to 25. Maybe not. Try this again. Gee, dog. Come on. Got buyers. Small, but I have buyers. I've got one block buy down here at 34.75. You see how we're fighting to try to keep this 35 level, fellas? First big bid I see is at 30. Come on, buyers. You got a target around 40, maybe to a half, if we can get up there. So you've got a target about 40. If you have multiples on, you can take some off at 40, maybe half. Some sellers showed up. Buyers with them. It's point of control. So you got your 40 to a half. If you guys want to reduce some risk. Nice job, Hugo. We've got to come through 41.75. Come on. They're buying 40. It's point of control in the candle. 323, 333. Come on. If we get up through here, we're going to get that 45. This is what's got to go here. 42. Double top here with 5 buyers. Don't like that. Come on. Get through that. All right. I'm out. Let's see what happens at the open. Everybody good? Looks like we're fading a bit here. Losing some buyers. I don't like the 5-minute double top. Everybody good, fellas? Okay. Give me 1 minute, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. All right. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. We're at 25, almost 600 sellers. We're off, guys. We are off. Selling ham, baby. Ham. We're at that 25. It's worth a bounce. NASDAQ, this may bounce this area here. Small block buys long ES above 25. I'll try an ES long here, guys. There we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Get above 32. There we go. Target is 35. Call it 34. Target filled. That's target one. Above 35, we go up if you're trading multiples. Anybody grab that trade? Anybody grab the trade, fellas? Okay, nice job. Target two is 41. Target two is 41. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, guys. Target two is now 41 on the ES. And then above that, 60. Easy peasy, fellas. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Hang on, guys. I've got to change accounts now to something I haven't traded because everything is over. The bots won't take any trades on 2 accounts. Come on, give me that. All right, I'm good. I changed accounts. There we go. There's 41. The whole world was waiting at 25, guys. I mean, that was easy to see. You got your 41. Next target up, 46. And above that, 60. We could get a pullback in here. YM's going to go long on the bot. Hang on. No, this current candle, if it's going to go. Now I'd like to see 35 hold as support. I don't like the YM trade at the moment. My bot is on, but I don't like it right now. Scott, I'm watching the bot to turn it. I'm going to turn the bot off. I'm going to pass on the YM trade. I'm passing on the YM. I'm passing. I could be wrong, but I don't like it right. So here's what I do have. This is on my funded account. These are the settings that Mark just sent me. So this is on a funded account. 3 micros in crude. This is on the original settings on MCL with 3 micros on a funded account. It looks like we got to get below 116.90, obviously. So we'll see how that plays out. Fubard, fellas. All right. I prevented a disaster on the YM. I hope you guys turned your bots off. Told you I was turning them off. You're welcome, Scott. Yeah, it did. I'm watching it on small time frames and didn't like it at all. The crude, I wouldn't want to see crude back up above 26. Okay, guys. Oh, I got to change this account. Yes, back testing 25. Thanks, Mark. I mean, it didn't go to a stop out, but you guys can probably hit it long now and get your targets if you want to do a manual trade. You know, buy market manually. If anybody did, you know, set your targets at what the bot would have set targets at. You just hit first target. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Well, damn it. I'm going to set the imbalance on a long stacked imbalance. I'm waiting for the trade. Small buyers in here, but we have 3,500 sellers, fellas. 3,500. No, I haven't turned. I mean, my YM bot is back on, but I said when it came back up through, Dennis, I said if you guys want to take the YM bot manually, you can hit buy market and set the targets manually as the bot would have set them. And it hit first target only at 26 ticks. you'd be out of the trade. The only way I get a trade on the YM is a short. I have my bot on. Crude is trying to go long. I do not have CL on. I'm going to take the trade, though, if it gives me one. Oh, damn. I have the CL trade. It never should have taken that trade, though. Hang on, guys. Come on, Nasdaq. What do you want to do? Yes, selling back down to 22. Reload script. We're still holding this 25. Nasdaq's not playing ball. Nasdaq looks like it wants 606. Nasdaq short to 606. 3,800 sellers in the crackhead. Still holding 25, guys. We're wedged between 25 and 35. I don't like CL. But support is at 22. That's as far as I'd let it go. 22. It's building a small wedge. Looks like it's trying to go up. May final services PMI here, guys. 53.4. All right, I'm out on crude. $41.10 next target, fellas. $41.10 next target on ES. Here comes my 606 if anybody took the NASDAQ short when I said it. YM is going to take a short. Let me see. YM's going to have to break through 929. Anybody take the NASDAQ short when I said NASDAQ short to 606? All right, there's YM. Okay for Hugo. Nice. Over 4,000 sellers now in the NASDAQ. Come on, YM, you piece of crap. I'm out. I don't care what it does. I'm out. I don't think we're done selling. Who's Pam? What does YM look like on Pam's charts? Who is Pam? I think the YM comes down. Well, what do I know, Charlie? I don't look at her charts for trades. Her support and resistance, you're below green. It should come to target. You should get your targets. I'm looking at it on my charts. No. All right, I'm going to try stacked imbalance long. Doesn't want to go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. There's one. There's break even and out. Got buyers here, guys. We get above 25 on ES. I'll take ES again. Long. Above 25, call it half. I closed YM, guys. I did it on the screen. I said I'm out. I still think it's coming down. It's just, the first 15, 20 minutes, half hour, ton of volatility in here. Come on, get above 25 and I'll trade you back to 35. Let's go. Here's my entry, 26 and a quarter. That's my entry. YM's working lower. I think they're all going to sell. YM, everything. The only thing that may go long is crude. But crude has to get above 117.50. YM's coming back down. ES looks like it's going to sell. 41, you got an unfinished auction here at 13. I don't have to watch that trade. If it triggers, it's on. Just so you guys know. It's here. I don't need to watch it. NASDAQ, I would take long on a move above 63. Gold was a winner. This crude is trying to squeeze up. I'll take it again. I'll take crude again on the bot. It's the same damn entry. A couple ticks. I'm waiting. All right, there's crude again. Try it again on the bot. There's target one, second trade. Guys, we're still selling. They're buying some NASDAQ. Delta is lower. If this gets second target, this will shut this bot off again. Or at least, I mean, this account. It'll shut this account off again. Here comes your YM working lower. Your trailing stop has moved lower if you stayed with the trade. I killed it. Anybody in this crude trade? Here comes ES moving back up. Anybody in the crude trade? If you guys want to get aggressive, you can manually move your target out to 118.44 if you want to. Here comes our ES. Just put this, if I were to close the trade here, this account's over 500. I'm going to let it go. All right, there's ES. NASDAQ as well. Come on, ES, let's go. Target again is 35. Both targets filled on crude. That account is done. Come on, we got buyers here, buyers here. I see no blocks. I have a block here, but it's insignificant. Crude is done. Come on, get above that 25. Let's go. Sequential decline. Here we go. Come on. Got to get back above this point of control. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Let's jam it. Get through the swing. Here we go. Come on. 35. Come on. Sellers are pressing this level. Come on, buyers. Guys, as always, trade them as you see fit. I only have the one on, so I'll trade it to that 35 level, 34. That's the next resistance, but trade them as you see fit. Yeah, ISM. Thank you, Lori. This should be good, guys, to that 34, 35. Should, but, again, trade them as you see fit. Come on, Dingbat. A couple more. Dos más. Yeah, crude is off the Richter scale. I'll get back to the NQ in a minute, guys. I don't know why we're struggling here at 32. There's nothing here. Target filled, fellas. Target filled, guys. Next level up again is 41. Thank you, Chuck. That's two big winners on the ES, guys. From 25 to 34, twice. Last one had a runner to 41. My bots are all shut off at this point. I would take trades now. I don't have another account. I have nothing. Everything I have is over $500. I've got one at 985, one at 505, and one at 520. I'd have to shut down Apex. We have ISM, so everybody sit tight. ISM. YM fired the long. It should be a good trade. It's freaking, look at this little sloppy range. Nice job, Mimi, up $1,600. Nice job. It's got ISM, guys. NASDAQ's down to 2,100 sellers. Close below, you said. At 11:30, yes. All right, let me do this, guys. Let me go to this account. Let me change accounts. I've moved runner out to 41, should get 43. I have $400 on the runner. This should be close to $1,000 trade. Come on. I don't like this. 1 minute. I'm out. All right, I'm out. I think we still go. ES back into that 41. And I think you can now get ES up to 51 if you're running the ES. Down to 1,700 net sellers. Anybody in the the NASDAQ bot trade? Anybody in the NASDAQ bot trade? I didn't get the ES. Building a flag here on the NASDAQ. Come on, you sucker. Support has to be 03 or I'll kill the trade. Small sellers. I'm out. Out. Fuck. Come on, you. Here's the bounce. I still think this is longs. Another sloppy trade. Still think it's longs. I don't have. YM did its job, got both targets. ES hasn't gone to a stop. NASDAQ hasn't either. I just closed the trade. No, it wants to come down. Well, I mean, there's some good trades, man. There's been some really good trades. You know, look, I'm seeing it on order flow that they look long. I don't know, Frank. I think it does. I know there's a monthly fee. I don't know what it is. Nah, this is similar to yesterday, and we'll get a move as soon as we get rid of Europe. Still like this NASDAQ up. We're just chopping around in here still. Back down to 1,800 net sellers. We came down to 17 and change. 700 sellers came in, and now 700 buyers. Yeah, I would too, man. But I think we'll get it. Got to get above that 200. Once we can maintain that 700 level. I mean, they're getting bought. The 700 level is key. Time is 10:09. We're almost to the next 5-minute bar. 50 seconds. I like us now to trade to 7:09. 7:10 from here. Yeah, they're buying these contracts. Yes, hanging out around that 35 level now, so it's holding 35-ish. There's a new candle. Similar trade to yesterday. Similar trade. As soon as we got rid of Europe, we went. Yes, pulling back probably to 28. NASDAQ looks like it's going to break a little lower again. There will be an up move at some point. Maybe we got to get rid of Europe again.